What's up, guys? In today's video, we are going to expose the walking train wreck disaster known as me, Kevin, aka Kevin Helmut Pathright, because he just released a bombshell, absolutely insane, ridiculous video. As a matter of fact, let's listen to it right here.
In this video, I want to explain why I'm making a $13 million acquisition for my media business, and therefore I've decided to purchase a small and the most eco-efficient plane that I could find. It is a jet. It is probably the most economical jet.
Wait a second. You're buying a jet? Out of all the money you've lost this year, you're buying a jet? You're down anywhere from $9 to $10 million in Tesla stock alone. You're probably down on all of your other investments. You just said you cut off all the sponsorships. What? and then to make matters even worse, guys, he already tried to buy a jet. Yes! He tried to buy a $25 million jet about 10, 11 months ago. And now you're buying another jet just a little bit cheaper. You're buying a $13 million jet, which, by the way, I saw the jet that he's buying. He's buying a jet. I guess the plane is called the Phantom 300E, which I looked up the average price for it. It's about $8 to $10 million. That's how much the jet costs. He's paying $13 million for it. So wait. Oh my God. Wait a second. Wait a second. So 10 months ago, you tried to buy a $25 million jet. I guess the check bounced because you couldn't afford it. Because yes, jets are for mega wealthy people, not clowns on YouTube like you. So wait a minute. You tried to buy a $25 million jet. You couldn't afford that. And now you're overpaying by about $3 to $5 million for another jet. Not only, I get that it's cheaper, but you're still overpaying for it. Like, what is going on here? And here's what's funny, guys. And it's so funny because in this exact same video where he talks about the jet, he spends about 20 minutes trying to justify why he's buying the jet because he knows what people are thinking. But it's very interesting because he actually said this right here.
Sure, but I don't want anybody to ever think that this is, oh, let's use house hack money to pay for a luxurious lifestyle.
That's exactly what we think. That is exactly what we think. The reason why you said that just now in this video is because you know that that's what we think. Yes, I can't prove it. I can't make any accusations, and I would never do that without actual real proof. But do I think that you might have used some of the house hack money to pay for this jet? Yes, that's what everybody thinks. You've down $9-10 million in Tesla stock. And so because I have my questions and doubts regarding this entire thing, I said, you know what? I have the guy's number. Let me go ahead and actually just text him and see if I could actually get a serious answer instead of what he said last time, talking about, do you want to collab with me on OnlyFans and all that crazy stuff. So I actually went ahead and I texted me, Kevin, and here's what I said, guys. I said, few questions for you. Hopefully I get a serious answer this time. People are riled up about the private jet purchase, and I plan to make a video on it. So once again, I told him before I made this video that I was going to make the video. I'm giving the guy a chance to defend himself. I said, here are my questions. 1, how much money do you have to put down to get that jet? 2, a lot of people believe some of the funds raised from house hack are being used for the jet through some sort of trick. Can you confirm where exactly the money is coming from to pay for the jet? Guys, I have just gotten flooded with messages from people saying, you got to make a video on the jet. You got to make a video. So I'm like, okay. So like I said, people are really concerned about this whole jet thing. Like, people are really upset about it. People have their doubts because I've just been getting messages left and right about it. I'm like, wow, I just made a video about me, Kevin. Now I got to make another video. It's like, crap. This is what me, Kevin said. He said, 25% down on 12.850. That's 12.8 million for those who don't know. Appraised for 13.2 million. Additional acquisition costs are about 200K. So hence why I see it as a 13 million acquisition. Now I actually did the math. Just to pause real quick. 25% down payment on 12.5 million is $3.2 million. Just keep that number in your head. Says right here. So hence why I see it as a $13 million acquisition using the same broker as last time. So the 50K deposit I lost last year is only a 25K loss now. He gave me a 25K forward credit. 2, this is the answer to my second question. So my second question was, a lot of people believe some of the house hack funds that were raised are being used for the jet through some sort of trick. Can you confirm exactly where the money is coming from? 2, he says the Pathright organization, DBA, me, Kevin, is buying my plane. All money is coming from there as a huge tax shelter. He says 5 to 6 million in taxes saved this year. So I'm assuming that's how much he's going to save in taxes from this. Almost all house hack money is sitting at Ross Gerber's treasury accounts for a nominal fee, yielding us about 80K gross per month. And then he says house hack money is ready to buy real estate. That's good to hear. As long as the money's sitting there, I have no issues. Anyone who thinks house hack is buying a plane is likely just a hater and should not invest in house hack. So here's my response to that. I don't think it's fair to say anyone who thinks house hack is buying a plane is likely just a hater. I don't think that's fair, because when it comes to businesses and money and tax advantages and all that, there's a lot of loopholes you could get through to do certain things. And it's really bad timing, Kevin, that you literally just started your little startup and you raised money for it. And just a few months after that, you're buying a plane. And this is in the exact same year where we know for a fact you were down tremendously on Tesla. You've lost a crap ton of money. So a lot of people have a reason to have questions about where the money's coming from. Because once again, dude, it ain't like you're buying a car or a Tesla. You're buying a jet plane. That is a whole different ball game in the world of finance than just buying some $300,000 fancy car. You're buying a plane. It's very hard to get that kind of money. I don't care how rich you are. You know, it ain't like you Warren Buffett or Bill Gates or somebody. So I don't think people are haters for having that question, Kevin. But I do appreciate him giving me these answers. So here's the other part that he said. He said, should clarify it will be held in an LLC owned by TPO. Keep in mind, all house hack financials are getting reviewed by the SEC starting next week. And we'll make all of those files public with our Reg A filing before any non-accredited investors are caught. Are sought before any non-accredited investors are sought. So that is me, Kevin's answer to this entire thing. Okay, and then I asked Kevin one last question because, again, one, I just cannot seem to get an answer from this guy on whether he's actually down $10 million on Tesla, which tells you that he probably is. And then, I also still want to know exactly how he's financing this, because he told me that the Pathrav organization, which is his media company that's, behind his YouTube and everything, is financing it, but I still didn't get a direct answer to my question. Dude, how are you paying for the plane? How? Because like I said, I know you don't have the money. Like, you have to get it somewhere. So obviously my question was, last question. I know you said the money is coming from the Pathrav organization, but considering you may be down 9 to 10 million on Tesla stock, there are doubts on how you're getting this 25% of 12.8 mil for the down payment. Are you selling some of your Tesla stock in order to finance this down payment you owe of 3.2 mil? And the reason why I say that is because even though he's down tremendously on Tesla, he also had a lot of money in Tesla. So he could sell his stocks in Tesla for a loss and probably get the down payment needed. That's what I'm suspecting. And so he finally responded. He said, yes, I sold some of my Tesla to finance the plane. Bingo. Thank you. That's the straight answer. And I also have some active income that pays for the rest. Now that makes sense. He does have active income. He's got the YouTube. He's got the courses. That makes sense. But his YouTube channel and courses ain't bringing in no $3 million, especially in this short amount of time for him to be able to buy this plane. So there we go. Now we got a straight answer. So there you guys have it. I can confirm, based on what he sent me, that he did not use house hack funds to finance the plane, which makes sense because, like I said, he does have a lot of money in Tesla. If he sells his Tesla stock, he could afford the plane. He can afford the down payment at least. I don't know how he's going to come up with all the other money. Maybe he thinks that he's going to make a certain amount of money on his YouTube channel, which YouTube could be very, flip-floppy. Like, it goes up and down. So I hope that's not what he's relying on, because might not pan out the way he thinks. But anyway, yeah, he said that he sells some of his Tesla stock. And then I also did confirm with some of the people that are in his Discord. I got several people who contact me, who I have contact with, who are in his Discord. And they told me that today he sold 10,000 shares of Tesla stock, and 10,000 shares at an average price of $150, which was about what it was when he sold it this morning. That would be $1.5 million. So if he sells that along with selling some other stuff and, whatever he might be doing, whatever tricks he might be doing, that actually would be enough for him to come up with the $3.2 million to be able to afford the plane. So however people feel about the plane and stuff like that. And again, I don't agree with it either. I think buying the plane is a terrible decision. I think it's dumb, to be honest. That's really what I think. I think purchasing the plane is a really dumb decision. I have no idea why he's doing it. That's my honest opinion. But I can confirm that I did speak with me, Kevin. I gave him a fair shake, and he gave me a reasonable actual real reason of why he's not using the house hack funds. And it does make sense because, like I said, if he sells enough Tesla stock, he can't afford a down payment. So that makes sense. There you guys have it. Hopefully you guys are satisfied with this video. Like I said, I went to the source himself. I went to the man himself. I asked him the tough questions. He knows me. Me and him are not friends. I'm just here to get the answers. Finally, he gave me a real answer, so I appreciate that. And yeah, there you guys have it. That'll go ahead and conclude today's video. There you guys have it. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.